Oh.
What the?
I was trying to get it out before you started.
What's going on, my fellow fuck butts? ZabuTheSergal here, and I'm back with another video just to educate my people. And today we're kicking it off with the very first installment of the Amino Q&A, because I noticed that I've been using Amino a lot more than I actually intended to. And you notice that down there, my little watermarks, that the Amino symbols there, and you know, it's ZabuTheSergal, just like every other thing that I use.
Except for Furfinity.
Except for Furfinity and YouTube, which is TheDiverseZabuza, but you know, those existed before ZabuTheSergal existed, so yeah, and everything else is prior. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get in this.
Yawning. Okay, we're gonna try to speed run this.
There's like 28 questions, and I was like, maybe I should do like 10 of them, but I'm like, you know what? I'll do them all.
Let's
it's
go.
Alright.
How do?
What?
That was the question. How do?
How do the do? How do you do with the do?
Where'd you get your vape?
I actually got it from a friend. I like haven't paid for almost any vape stuff other than my juice.
You paid for mine.
Yeah, I paid for hers. I plan on getting a new one, but once funds allow it, I will.
What fur crumbs have you been to? Only FWA.
Only FWA, and it's sad, but we're gonna go to more. You watch.
Do you have PS4? Nope.
Give me one. Send it. P.O. box down there in the diddly below. Go on, bring them over.
just send it on. Why did you... Oh, you've said this before. Why did you choose a Sergal?
Because a very long and hard process of me looking up a lot of different species, and Sergal was the one that stood out to me the most. Sergal and Angel Dragon, but I went with Sergal.
It should be who, not what. Who is your furry crush?
Bumsy. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, the craftsmanship that Templar did with making that suit. Like, the whole suit, well, the head and all that stuff, but it looks nice. And then it's got, like, that kind of, like, cutesy, like, kimono, I guess you could say, type style to it. But, yeah, yep, Pumsy, 100%.
Says, finally, you got verified. Have you ever considered leaving the fandom? Seriously. What? Why would you leave? He asked if you would ever leave the fandom.
Probably not, because, like I say, I enjoy doing what I do, and I enjoy, you know, like, making videos for you guys and stuff, but no, I would never leave. I wouldn't leave any fandom that I'm a part of. Not furry, not anime, not any of it, because that is a part of who I am, so no, I will not leave the fandom.
Huh, the next person asked the same dang thing. Would you ever leave the fandom for whatever reason?
Also, I will not leave the fandom.
That was weird. If you could magically erase one negative aspect of the fandom, and you couldn't choose drama, what would you erase and why?
Everybody being so damn comfortable about talking about the fetishes. The entire world can do without that. Keep it to yourself, people. Not talking to you specifically, but the people that are out there that, you know, just
walk up to you and scream it. They're just a little open about their stuff. It's like, kind of keep that to yourself, because like I said in the previous video, that's one of the main reasons why the furry fandom has such a bad reputation. It's like, back up. So yeah. Oh god, then stop getting notifications.
Boing, boing, boing.
No, they just come down and they're covering the questions. What are your hobbies? Furry fandom, not including furry fandom. Hobbies? Starting working out and then stopping because he gets mad?
Yep. I don't know, I'm trying to be an enthusiast of fitness. I mean,
weakness to brownies?
I eat pretty good whenever unless I have a cheat day, in which case...
A weakness to brownies?
I eat very bad, but most of the time I do eat pretty good. I just never have the motivation to actually start working out and getting jogging done and all that stuff. Because I want to be fit. You know, I want us both to be fit, but of course it's like, you can't get fit if you don't work out. And I'm just like...
You also like making props.
I do like making props. I was actually talking to one of my friends about that. I was like, if we had like a house or like a garage and stuff, and like, because I was making props like way back in the day, but if I had the means and the resources and the space to do it, I would have still been doing it to this day, and I'd probably be so good at it. Because I would have stayed on it for like so long, and I could like take weapon commissions and make my own costumes. Right? He's not using them. Give them to me. But yeah, probably prop making and like making costumes and like armor and stuff.
Wow. Did you have any other furry friends when you first joined the fandom?
Did I have any?
Technically, no.
No.
Because it was just me, and then we all met the rest of the people.
Yeah, because like it slowly branched out as I got into the fandom, and we started going to fur meets and meeting more people, which is something that I wish we could do more of, going to fur meets, but it's very unclear when they happen.
Well, at least I get invites for them all the time on Facebook from the Charlotte Furs, but...
Probably because I don't use Facebook like that.
But they're always on times where we have no money.
That is very true.
Okay. What show, movie, or series have you been meaning to get into but just haven't gotten around to it yet?
Steven Universe. Because I've been hearing a lot about Steven Universe, and...
You can watch it by yourself.
I know, I've
watched a couple episodes, and I'm like, nope.
She's like, nope, not a fan. Yeah, like, that's something I've at least been wanting to check out, because I never know if I'm going to be into it, and it seems like a pretty hot topic, and that's usually what kind of draws me to things, like, whatever is everywhere at the time. I'm like, you know what, fine, it's already in my face, I'll check it out, whatever.
By the way, I'm skipping over repeats.
Well, yeah, that's alright.
Would you rather be a wolf or a cheetah?
Probably a wolf, because...
Had no other choice.
Yeah, definitely a wolf, because, wolves, they have that whole, like, pack mentality and stuff like that, and wolves are, like, they're like, very, very, very intelligent, like, strangely intelligent. Especially for a wild species, but yeah.
Would you rather write a story or draw a graphic novel?
I'm kind of on a 50-50 split for that, because although I do like writing stories, and I'm in the process of writing stories, if I could, like, actually, like, draw it more, or even get it animated, I would go tooth and nail on that, but, yeah, so I'm kind of, like, stuck there in that limbo.
Okay, how much do you know about Sergals, and do you know some of the original, I don't know what Rain's thing is called, webcomics / mangas.
The Violets.
Yeah.
I know about this much about Sergals. Just the small tish.
This many.
I mean, I know their planet and their origin and their behavior and stuff like that, but as far as like...
Give us a sound clip of what they're supposed to do.
Right, I'm like,
do they sound like Velociraptor? Do they...
I mean, it says that they have the intelligence of an adolescent and like teenager. That's like
buttheads.
That's like standard adult Sergal has the mentality of an adolescent teenager. So yeah.
Oh. Okay then.
That's right.
I did not know that. What's your favorite holiday?
Probably Halloween.
Halloween. This person agrees with you.
And then, like, right underneath that would be Independence Day, because fireworks are fun.
You set the yard on fire.
Yay, and I had to jump into some thorns and stomp it out. Legs and arms bleeding to all hell, but I stomped it out. And I'm like, either stomp it out now or watch the entire world burn.
You know how they have, like, little water drain pipes that go in between driveways? Yeah, he decided it was a good idea, coaxed by Dryden, mind you, to set a bottle rocket off in one.
And it went a little further than intended, so...
Set the grass on fire.
And we're like, whoops, and Smokey the Bear told me that only I could prevent wildfires, and I prevented one. He'll be proud of me.
No, you should have let it go, and it would have got the meth heads out of there.
Let it go! Oh, man.
Oh. Are you going to do more dance videos?
Yes, but the only problem I'm having is, where am I going to dance?
They missed them.
Because inside the house, there is not a lot of space. And outside the house, it's like 70 million degrees out there.
That and our neighbors are like this close. We can poke our neighbor in the eye.
Yep, so it's like I'm trying to figure out where to do the dances. But once I figured that out, I'll do them no problem.
I say just have me turn the car around and I'll turn the headlights on and you can stand in that flat spot in the middle of the road. But, okay.
Just,
That's... favorite country based on culture, geography, and or personal feelings. Obviously not the United States.
Yeah, God, no. If I could not have, man. If I had the opportunity to change some things about this country, I'd turn the entire thing on its head. But,
mine would be based on, like, culture and feeling would be Japan.
Yeah, either Japan or, like, yeah, probably primarily Japan.
There's so many cool things. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and they have hot corn dogs in the shape of penises.
There you have it, folks.
It made me giggle.
So yeah, probably Japan. But like, like as far as visuals go, I like, the Greek architecture and like Rome and Paris and stuff like that. Just those natural stuff, not natural, just the stoneworks of the buildings, it just...
Yes. I did not do this.
Oh, that.
Yeah. I love pillars on homes. What tips do you have for new furs?
Be friendly. And if you're like introverted or whatever.
Hurting.
What?
My back's hurting.
But yeah, be as friendly as possible because, you want to meet a lot of people. And even if you're very introverted and you don't like talking to people or you just, like not a people person,
Hi.
Be friendly because talking to people does help. Because if you just like, I'm just going to stick to not talking to anybody ever, it's like, you're going to live a very lonely life.
I like to listen, though. I don't really talk, I listen.
That's why I say, like, even if you just like to listen, you need to communicate with people that way, because if you don't communicate, you ain't got nobody to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You gotta get in there. And after that, it'll pretty much escalate to a point where it's like, hey, either you like it or you hate it. If you hate it, tweak
Next
it.
question.
Okay.
Was the dress black and blue or gold and white?
Alright, fun fact about this story. Me, her, and Flex, whatever you want to call it, we were all sitting in the living room, whatever, we're on the topic of this.
No.
It was a thing.
What? No. You had went to the store to get something. Me and Flix were on the computer, and we just happened to pass it. And we're like, what is everyone talking about? Because her and I both saw black and blue. Yes, the picture was faded, the lighting was a little weird, but it was definitely black and blue. This nigga...
I'm like feeling a drop of sweat go down my nose, and I'm just like, don't go in my eye. Don't go in my eye. It didn't. But yeah, like, regardless, they saw the black and blue, and for whatever season, for whatever reason, I saw white and gold, and I was telling them, I'm like, hey, I see white and gold, and they thought I was kidding, like.
We lost our minds.
And I'm sitting there like, no, honestly, I see white and gold. And, they're like, oh, what are you talking about, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And I'm like, y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can bring up every point in the book from the beginning of the freaking dictionary all the way to the end. But what I see is what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I do understand that everyone has a different, color perception. So, that's the only reason why I can... Because the lighting that the dress was in, yes, it could go either way. It was a really bad lighting and a really bad picture.
But I'm
it was
like,
black and blue.
Yeah, the dress was indeed black and blue, but in the picture, it looked white and gold to me. So I'm like, yep, that's what it looks like.
Okay. Snake or Sergal?
What do you mean?
Is that snake or Sergal?
Snake, Sergal.
Snake.
Like a Sergal snake.
Are you a snake?
I'm a Snurgle.
Snurgle. Where did you get that giant Zootopia poster? From, Jack Dog.
He sent it to me in the mail, along with a couple of other posters, but they're in the room. I think there's like a Naruto Shippuden poster in there, too. I haven't put it up yet, because I haven't really been back there very much.
It's hot.
It's very hot back
There's no AC.
there.
The AC in the kitchen does not reach back there. So, it's hot. It's like, it's fursuit temperature in one room.
Yeah, and once you get a fursuit and you go out in there, it's like, nope, this ain't happening.
You insta-did.
You did.
Do you have any inspirations in the fandom?
Whenever people make this ultra super detailed amazing art, and that just I don't know why, but that just gets me going, and I'm like, you know what, I'm about to draw something cool. It's gonna be amazing. And even if it ain't, I'm like, yo, that person's art inspired me, so I'm gonna try to do the same thing for somebody else. And
It's not that it's not amazing when you do it. You just get angry.
yeah,
Are you gonna do another food challenge with Kat and JT?
Yes, once funds allow it and we're actually at the same place and we all have a day off.
Yeah. Bacon or beef? Bacon.
Bacon beef, mix them up together. I like that.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Beef, bacon, cheese.
Well, yeah. Why did you choose the colors black, white, and red?
Favorite colors.
Yeah. What advice... Oh, that's what I asked him. What advice would you give new furries in the community? You answered that earlier.
Be friendly.
That's it.
Well, alright, that's it for this installment of the Amino Questions. There's going to be more posts I'm going to post like later on. That way you guys can, do the thing. I'm probably going to start uploading these things on Mondays. I'll try to keep it rolling. If not, it might come up on like a Wednesday or something. Stuff comes up and it might not get posted when I want it to get posted, but it will get posted. But I'm at least try to do at least one every week, just so I can cater to the Amino fans out there. And yeah, if you haven't followed me on Amino already, go ahead and follow me down there in the dibbly below. I have a open chat room where I pop in there a lot, and I'll talk to you guys like in real time. You don't have to like send me a tweet or whatever. Just talk on the chat. We be cutting up in there, and it's pretty interesting so far. So yeah, definitely give me a follow so you know that you can just kind of stay what's hip and what's happening on the whole Amino thing, and I can do the same. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So if you like this video, go ahead and scratch that like button so that I can know to post more awesome content in the future. You want to talk to me? Have some Twitter. You want to stay updated? Let us know when next. You want to know next Q&A is going to be? For Infinity, one of y'all fan art is ZabuTheSergal. Fan art is always welcome. Keep it PG-13. But as always, my name is ZabuTheSergal, and I'm out of here.